There exists an impulse to make pictures of what we find interesting in the world. Whether it's an object or a landscape, we want to make a picture of it. And that picture is like a window in time. It's an object existing in space and in light. It's defined by the shadows that it creates with the light that's available. When you make another picture, now you have two pictures that are related sequentially in time of your consciousness coming to grips with the reality of what you look at. The first time you can enclose one image in a group of images is when you have 9 of them, 3 rows by 3 rows. At this point, you have what I call automatic context. I could call it a suite of images. When you try and understand an image in relationship to other images, I think it helps to have brothers and sisters, and the process unfolds over time. Sometimes your style will change over time. But nonetheless, what you're finding out is what it is that you consider to be worth looking at. So when you say whether or not I'd like to see them in groups of any particular number, well, 9 comes to mind. When I tried to document my work the first time, the format size of the board only allowed 6 images, and I don't think it works as well as 9. 9 creates a jewel-like pattern with the center being a single facet, a central facet of the others. Almost any group will do. Those guys in the center of the 12 American 9 square arrays are masks that were on incense burners found in Teotihuacan, which is about 60 miles north of Mexico City, pre-Columbian. The archaeologists think that they were chalk, the rain god, and you can see holes in the ears, and that's where big old metal circles jewelry. You can see holes around the tops of the foreheads. That's where feathers and things would come off. In some cases, I've added little pieces of paper with teeth or eyeballs in it to make them look like they were more alive. Others, you can recognize that the faces are intricately tattooed, and not even similar patterns. What's supposed to be a character, Chalk, the rain god, but to me these are individuals. You've got one that's just obviously Asian, you got 2 that are obviously African, you got one that's obviously European, and they're all there long before Columbus. Everybody was already here in Central America long before Columbus got here. With technologies that we can't duplicate today in terms of dressing stone and moving huge stone objects. We've been up, we've been down, go back to the end. Can I I think it's important to realize that the complexity of everything is also unified by attractors. I think beauty is what it is, that there's information is contained within beauty. It's a relationship that exists between matter and energy and consciousness. I tried to figure out how many hundreds of feet it would take to display what essentially my rubric is 50 drawings a year for 25 years is I can't even do the math right now, but it's like 1,000, 1,200. Daphne had a show at the DeYoung, and it was called a bigger exhibition. And I could fill up the same space, but mine would be called a deeper exhibition, because what his did is he did larger images and stuff. Mine is everything, everything. 25 years. That's deep. I was not addicted to nicotine. I'm addicted to the time ritual of seeing your breath and taking the time. A cigarette will time out at 15 minutes if you don't smoke it at all. 5 minutes if you smoke it. So it's a relationship with time. A cigarette is basic. It's a real relationship with oxidation, which is what gets us in the end. We oxidize. We live in an oxygen-rich world. We're lucky it's not on fire all the time. One of the things I've noticed with all of this work is that the color of shadow. Those are hydrothermal hot water Yellowstone running on down. Probably not enlarged a whole lot. That's actually what it looks like to scale. With bacteria that grows on the minerals in the water, and depending on the temperature of the water is what bacteria grows there, and that's the color. So you get a red bacteria in one particular temperature range,
right?
Orange in another, and it makes a rainbow of
pretty colors
of life. Or the blue hat shaped thing in the upper left over there, that's pretty big. That's a hot pool that could probably fit 3 people in and scald them to death. Awesome. Stinking hot pool.
Stinking hot pool.
Beautiful stinking hot pool. Water fresh out of the center of the earth.
Here's another example.
I guess the water comes down from the top, goes down in, gets heated, and then comes back up. So it's not really water from the center, it's water from the top, percolating.